What's going on, guys? BroncoJuggalo back with you again, and I was coming to you this evening to do a special video. I was tagged into Carnage Candy's The Vampire tag, and I am going to do it today. I was tagged by Movie Massacre, who's a good buddy of mine, and I'm going to tag in a couple people as well. So let's get right down to it. Favorite vampire film and why? I'm going to go with 1985's Vampire Hunter D. It's my absolute favorite vampire movie of all time. Yes, I do consider animes vampire movies or films. I don't care what anybody says. They're just as legitimate as live action. So, yes, they are very awesome movies. And if you haven't seen Vampire Hunter D, you should. It is an absolute vampire classic. Question number 2. Are vampires better than werewolves? Short answer, abso-fucking-lutely. Who the hell wants to turn into a dog? Or at least a mangy, flea-bitten dog. Question number 3. Who do you think the most brutal vampire on film is? And for that, I'm going to go with Blood, the Last Vampire. Now, they did do a live-action film of this, and it's not bad. But the Blood that I really am referring to is the Blood from the movie and the animated series that they did. The animated movie they did is just brutal. Blood is a killer vampire. She just kills everybody. But there's also a close second tied, or there's a person I think that's tied with her that I like as well. But I'm putting him for another answer, so I don't want to use him right now. So I'm going to go with Blood as the most brutal. Question number 4. Favorite vampire transformation? I'm going to go with Alucard from Helsing. Not Van Helsing, the stupid-ass movie that they made some years back. But Alucard from Helsing, the anime, which is an awesome vampire series. If you've never seen that, you are missing out. There's actually 2 of them. There's the original, and then there's the Ultimate Helsing, and they are both just absolutely awesome. So I prefer the original myself because of the accents and the English dub, which is very well acted with good English actors. So definitely, if you haven't seen that, check out Helsing. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Alucard is the absolute shit. But anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent. He's also one of my favorite vampires. He's tied right there with Blood. When Alucard transforms into a hellhound, visually it's just amazing. Go check that out if you haven't already. It's absolutely great. Question number 5. What is the silliest or worst vampire movie ever made? I'm going with the same answer a lot of people gave. Twilight. My wife had me watch the first Twilight movie with her when we were dating, and she bought the second one, but I think even she hated those movies so much she never even watched the second one. In fact, I think it's still in our garage. We've been trying to sell it in yard sales for like the last 5 years and nobody's bought it. But yeah, I'm going with Twilight. The first time I watched that movie, the only time I've watched that movie, as soon as the sun came out and they all started sparkling, I just let it out really loudly to her. Oh my god, they're not vampires, they're fucking fairies. And I've always found that to be hilarious because that's exactly what they are. That is the worst vampire story ever. That abomination should never have even been written. Whoever wrote that should just spend eternity in purgatory for an abomination of literary work. Question number 6. Best vampire comedy or parody? This question alone made me hope to get tagged into this tag because nobody that I've seen so far has given this answer, and it absolutely astonishes me. The best vampire comedy ever, guys, come on. Dracula Dead and Loving It. Mel Brooks killed it. Leslie Nielsen kills it as Dracula. That is probably the funniest movie ever, or pretty close to it. I mean, Mel Brooks has 3 of the funniest movies of all time. And Dracula Dead and Loving is one of them. The other two are Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles. But, oh, I'm sorry, and Spaceballs. 4 of them. 4 of the funniest movies of all time are all Mel Brooks films. Come on, guys. How could nobody have got Dracula Dead and Loving it? Absolutely awesome film. It's probably one of my favorite vampire films of all time. Question number 7. What was your first vampire movie? The first vampire movie I remember seeing was Once Bitten, starring Jim Carrey. It was his, like, I'm not sure if it was his very first big movie role, but it's a really good film. I really enjoy that movie a lot. So Once Bitten, Jim Carrey, probably the first one I remember ever seeing. Number 8. Who is your favorite vampire, real or fictional? Hillary Clinton. Tell me Hillary Clinton's not a vampire. I will argue all day that Hillary Clinton is a vampire. Look at her. Her hair, she looks just like freaking Gary Oldman in Dracula. Hillary Clinton is a vampire. She sucked Bill dry, and now she's going to try and suck everybody else dry. Pray to God she don't get to run for president again in 2020. Hillary is a vampire. Beware Hillary Clinton. I'm telling you, somebody give her a cross. Watch her burn. Anyways, guys, I know this is a quick video. It was a fun video. I absolutely love doing it. I hope it'll get tagged in and more tags. I'm really enjoying these tag videos. I want to thank Carnage Candyy for creating this tag, and I want to thank Movie Massacre for tagging me in. I am going to tag in, if he's up for it, I want to tag in Grindhouse Grotto, and I want to tag in the HorrorMetal show. So guys, you're it. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side.